Come over here and perform for me. I'm on it. Give me the, give me the.
Baby boy, stay on my mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Chrissy J. If you are new, I would love for you to be a part of the J-Bird fam. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell notification so you never miss when I upload. And then you'll be a J-Bird. If you're already a part of the J-Bird fam, then y'all already know the drill. Welcome back to another video. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today is gonna be kind of like an update Q&A. I recently did a video on my experience with getting the VSG surgery back in 2017 and how I failed it and where I am now. If you have not seen that video, then make sure you click on the card and watch it. But I did get a lot of really good response from that video. I also received quite a few DMs and emails asking me some questions, and then also I'm in like a bariatric group. I'm in a few bariatric groups on Facebook, but I also shared the video there when it was like a lot of people were asking, you know, how is it, and you know, people that are interested in getting it that haven't gotten it done yet. I just wanted to share my experience, and one girl commented in the group and she looked at it from a very negative standpoint. Me personally, I didn't get any negative feedback from the video. She was the only person who commented negatively, and I don't even think she watched the video. I think she looked at the title of the video and just wasn't interested in watching it. But she kind of came at me and was like, you know, this is a group for support, for positivity. Why would you share a video of you failing the process and this, that, and the third? And I'm just like, why does it have to be a negative because I failed? Like, why can't my failure be someone else's success, you know? And I'm just like, I don't get why everybody has to always look at things so close-minded. So I did definitely respond to her, and I did say that to her, and she did not respond. So hopefully she took it with a grain of salt and thought about, you know, what she said and maybe watch the video. Who knows? But I did get a lot of positive feedback, and I did want to go over some questions. A lot of the questions were pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna touch on them. So the one of the main questions that I got was, did I fail the surgery by not eating properly, or did I do everything that I was supposed to do and then I failed by entering into a stall and then just going back to my regular lifestyle of eating how I used to eat prior to surgery? And that's a really good question. If you did watch the video, then you would be like, that was kind of answered, but then I understood where they were coming from asking it. So I feel like I did answer that in the video, but just to elaborate on it, I followed, God, this is so sad. I followed doctor's orders, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I literally followed the doctor's orders maybe for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, y'all. Seriously. When I'm gonna speak for myself, I can't speak for anyone else, but when I first got the surgery, it's very weird. You know, the anatomy of your body has changed. Your stomach has been cut out and removed out of your body, and you're told your stomach is the size of a banana. So when you look at a banana, you're like, okay, well, if I eat 2 chicken nuggets, that's not gonna fill up a banana. You know what I mean? And it was one of them things where I was kind of like testing out what I could do, what I couldn't do, what made me full, how much of what made me full, what could I eat a lot of. Now, I will say this, I am a big junk eater. I'm cutting back a lot compared to what I used to do. Like, I like the on-the-go lifestyle. I'm always busy. I always have something to do. That's just been me. I'm on the go. I've slowed down a lot as of lately, but I just have always been the go type of person. And so I like foods that are easy, and most of the foods that are quick and easy are not good for you. They're usually processed foods, fast foods, fried foods, and junk food. So that was what I mean, clearly that's why I got the surgery. Obviously, you know, I didn't have good choice in food choices or whatever. So I love Smart Food popcorn, the black bag of popcorn, and it was just my thing. When I had the surgery, I was like, I wonder if I can eat popcorn. And if I'm not mistaken, I think popcorn was one of the things that you were to stay away from. I can't even remember, but I was like, I wonder if I could eat popcorn. And so I bought a bag of Smart Food popcorn, which is my favorite, all-time favorite popcorn, and I ate it. I ate a whole handful, and I was like, this don't feel like I got surgery. I ate another handful, and I'm like, what is going on? But when I ate these 2 chicken nuggets, I was stuffed. But I'm eating 2 handfuls of popcorn. Like, how is that? I ate. I looked up, the bag was gone, and I'm like, what? And so when you first get the surgery, you're not eating anything, and that's why it's very, very important to take your vitamins. It's very important to get your 64 fluid ounces of water in, which is extremely hard to do when your stomach is the size of an egg. They say it's the length, it's like a banana or whatever, but when you eat 2 chicken nuggets and you get full, you're like, okay, look, put them chicken nuggets together, and that's the size of a daggone egg. Like, that's the size of my stomach. So that's what I kind of like had said in my mind. I'm like, my stomach is the size of an egg right now. So the fact that I was able to eat a whole entire bag of popcorn was just like, what? Like, how did that happen? I didn't understand it. So with me not being able to eat and being able to take in fluids like I'm used to, you know, you kind of get wrapped up in like, okay, well, whatever I can tolerate, whatever I can eat and not feel like my stomach is literally about to burst, then I'm gonna eat that. And so that's kind of like the mentality that I had. So when you drink something, it's really hard to drink. You can't just gulp down because you actually will like feel it go down, and then it hurts. So you are to sip. You're supposed to sip. And 64 fluid ounces of water, it's a lot when you have surgery, when you just get in your surgery, and you're like, how in the world am I gonna get that down? But the good thing is it's liquid, and when your bladder gets full, you urinate, and you just keep doing that. And so to get it down, you have to keep your cup with you, and you just have to sip all day long. Sip. So if you're not used to drinking a lot, I drink water a lot now. Like, I've always drank a lot of water all my life. I love water. So it was nothing to me. I love ice, so it was nothing to me. So it's like you're gonna start off eating ice chips, and then you graduate and gradually get to sip water. You can still eat your ice pops, you know, your Jello, your liquids and things like that. But when I was able to chew that popcorn and eat that popcorn, I was like, what? You know? And it started to be like a mental thing where I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to eat that, but I definitely can take back a bag of popcorn. And so I was starting to look at, oh, I'm getting my nutrients from the popcorn, even though we all know there's no nutrients that are good for you in popcorn. And I was better off on liquids and drinking my protein shakes, you know? But I guess you want to feel like normal even though you don't feel normal. And so, you know, you're around people who eat, your family members are eating, and you want to kind of feel like you can sit at a table and eat like a normal person, you know what I'm saying? And so even if that entails sitting down and eating a bag of popcorn, I was with that. And so definitely wasn't the best choice to make. I shouldn't have made it. I shouldn't have been eating it. But like I said, I just wanted to feel like I was able to eat something. And so that's the mindset that I had with that. So I did not follow Dr. Protocol from jump. I'll just wrap it up and say that. Like, I didn't. And And that was because, like I said, you just kind of feel like, okay, well, the doctor said that this was going to happen and that's not happening. You know, like, I shouldn't be able to eat this whole bag of popcorn and I'm able to eat it. So if he was wrong about that, then maybe he's also wrong about this, you know. But he was right. So that's where we are today. The other question I've gotten is, do I regret getting the sleeve? And if I had to do it all over again, would I get the sleeve first, or would I have gone straight to the R&Y, which is the bypass? Being that my sleeve, or I was gonna say my sleeve failed me, but I think she was just being nice. I failed my sleeve. That's a good question too. I have heard a lot of people say, especially ones that have the revision already, like a lot of people, I'm in a group on Facebook that everyone in the group has had their sleeve already and need revision surgeries, and they have gone from sleeve to revision bypass. So they're either getting ready to get it or have gotten it already. A lot of people in that group that have gotten it have said collaboratively that if they would have known, then they would have gotten the the bypass first before the sleeve. I don't know what their stories are, you know. People fail it. Like, it's just what it is. Everybody doesn't have the same success, you know. My girlfriend got the surgery. She got sleeved and lost so much weight. Looks absolutely amazing, and I didn't have the same experience as her. I'm not sure if she followed protocol as strict. I do remember her saying that she was having some dumping, which is when, you know, you eat, you can feel it in your chest, you start to get real hot, you feel like you have to throw up, things like that. So I don't know, you know, how well she was following doctor's protocol, but she looks amazing, and she definitely got it all the way down to her goal weight. So I also have been doing my research, which I highly suggest, you know, you all to do, especially if you're thinking about getting any type of surgery. You want to do your research, but I was researching, and I also found out that your genetics play a huge role in whether or not you fail the surgery. So you could be doing everything right and you can still fail the surgery. You can still bounce back to your surgery weight. So it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, you know, you're hard-headed, you didn't listen to the doctor, that's what you get type of thing. It could be like, no, I followed doctor's protocol, and now 3 years out, my body just is reverting back, and that's genetics. And you guys can research that as well. Another question that I get is, to answer that question, I'm sorry, I kind of went off on a rant. I can't say if I would have gotten the bypass or not, because I'm still on the fence about getting the bypass. I don't know if I want to get a revision sleeve or if I'm going to get the revision mini bypass. The one doctor that I did speak with recommends the mini bypass. He was saying that it would be a lifetime fix. You wouldn't ever have to worry about your weight again. You know, and he doesn't recommend you going from a sleeve to a revision sleeve. So he's like, if it didn't work, then it's not gonna work type of thing. So yeah, I can't really say, you know, which I would prefer over the other, because I haven't had the mini bypass or the bypass yet. But I will say that if what the doctor says is in fact true, that I would never have to worry about my weight again, then I would definitely say I probably would have gone with the bypass, especially if I would have had the same outcome as far as side effects are concerned. Because a lot of people have side effects such as like heartburn, acid reflux is a really big one. And thankfully, I haven't had any of those issues. I absolutely had not one side effect. So that's another thing that kind of scares me a little bit, or makes me nervous. I don't want to use the word scared, but it makes me a little nervous when I'm thinking about choosing, you know, what option, because I already have experienced the sleeve and I did not have any side effects. And now I'm like, okay, if I go to the mini bypass, am I gonna have heart burn? Am I gonna have acid reflux really bad? You know, I don't want to deal with that. Is fainting normal? don't let things like that fear you or get you all worked up, because those type of side effects are not side effects that are normal. I haven't fainted. I haven't heard of anyone fainting, although obviously it happens to a few, but yeah, it's definitely not a normal side effect. And then, like, a few people asked, am I going to constantly like update you guys along the way, or was that just kind of like a one-time ordeal and then you guys will just see when I get the surgery? Absolutely not. I'm definitely going to share my weight loss journey. I said that when New Year's hit for 2021 that my channel was going to focus more on my weight, because that is the demon that I'm battling in my life right now. Like, I really want to focus on getting my weight, you know, down and getting back to a healthy lifestyle altogether. So I definitely want to document it every step of the way. So coming up, I'm gonna do videos such as realistic videos of what I eat in a day. Some of them are gonna be planned out. We'll do meal prepping, meal planning, cook with me, juice with me, trying out new smoothies. I'll even like go over the food regimen with you guys if you're interested in that. Someone asked me if I could send over a list of what the doctors recommend that you eat during, like after or before you get the surgery and after. So I sent that over to her. If you want it, I have no problem. Just email me, and the email's in the description box as always. So I have no problem with sharing that information. But I'll be documenting that. I'll be working out, documenting that. Yeah, I mean, I vlog on this channel. 95% of my content is vlogging, but at the same time I do want to incorporate more content videos, and I feel like my content videos will be geared more towards my weight loss journey, preparing for surgery, life after surgery, things like that. So it will be like grocery hauls, plan my meals this week with me, you know, all of that type of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys are subscribed and ring the bell so you don't miss when those videos come out. Other questions that I have gotten are, what is the point of getting the sleeve if doctors say that if you don't eat, it's not healthy for you? So how is getting the sleeve or the bypass healthy if you're not able to eat hardly anything anyway? The difference is because when you have the sleeve, it's taking the hormonal part of your stomach out when you get the sleeve. With the bypass, of course, it's definitely changing the anatomy of your body. It's bypassing the food, like the food is bypassing where it normally, you know, goes all through the intestines. They actually connect your small intestines to a small pouch that they created, and then the food goes straight through there instead of going through, you know, the whole route. And then you release the food a lot quicker than you would if it goes through your digestive system, which is why some people have very fast metabolism and others don't. It's actually healthy for you to use the bathroom and do number 2 after you eat, at least 30 to 45 minutes after each meal. That part. Some people only use the bathroom once a day, once every 2 days, once a week. I've heard once every 2 weeks. Good Lord. I don't know how. Okay, I would be going crazy because my stomach hurts like if I don't release. But I go pretty often. But when you think about the fact that you're supposed to go after every meal, I'm not going after every meal. But with the bypass, it ensures that the food makes its way out of you quicker. So you will be going. And then you also have your vitamins that you have to take for a lifetime, which leads me to my next question, which was basically saying, you know, do you have to take vitamins for the rest of your life? And yes, you're supposed to take vitamins for the rest of your life. To be transparent and honest with you guys, have I? No, I haven't. And my doctor had no problem calling me on vacation and letting me know that my vitamin levels were shits. Okay, he was like, yeah, looking at your labs are in Shit's Creek. Like he didn't hold anything back. So as soon as I got off vacation, I went straight to the pharmacy and picked up my vitamins, which I can show you guys. Hold on, I'll be right back. So these are the vitamins that I am currently taking. They are by Unjury. I don't know if you pronounce it like that. Unjury or Unjury, right there. Yeah, so you can get these online. I just went to my pharmacy and picked them up. I paid for them, so it wasn't like, I don't think they even went through my insurance for their vitamins. So you can get these on the line online. There's other recommended brands as well, and you take it's 45 milligrams of iron, which is very, very important, especially for me, because I had low iron before I got sleeved, and then of course your iron's probably even lower. And when I gave birth to Rain, my iron was really, really low. So thankfully I haven't needed an iron transplant. I haven't needed like a blood transfusion, excuse me, but I did get iron infusions. I was going for iron infusions. But yeah, you take 2 of these together once a day. So y'all already know I ain't doing the best job, because I've had these for a while. Yeah, I've had those for a while, so I need to get back on that. But and I'll go through that. I have a video set up for that too, like when I start buying my stuff, what I'm doing to, you know, start prepping my body for it, because you want to get your levels, your vitamin levels and everything like that as high as you can prior to surgery, you know. So I already know my levels aren't the best right now, and because I'm doing it out of the country this go round, everything is going to be compacted and done like when I get to Mexico. You get what I'm saying? So like when I fly in, that day I'm going to the hospital doing all my vitals and everything like that, and I think the next day or the following day I'm getting the surgery. So it's like here in the States, you're able to get your lab work. A week later, your doctor may contact you, let you know what's going on with your labs. Then you have your time to get your stuff together, and then you plan out your surgery type of thing. So I need to just be proactive, and that's another reason why I'm kind of glad that I already went through it, because I know what to do and I know what not to do. My other question that I got is, how is me getting the surgery having an impact on my relationship? That is a big one. If you are in a relationship, be it male or female, I feel like females have it a little worse, but male or female, I think putting myself in the other person's shoe, I think there's definitely going to be some insecurities there. That's a really tough one. It's a bit of a topic, because I could probably do a whole video on this. I'll try to keep it short. It's not easy. It's not easy. Guys, first of all, do not want to even admit ever, and they will never. You'll never hear a guy say that he's jealous of, or intimidated by, or insecure of. They categorize those words as female traits, and even though they are feelings, and feelings do not hold a gender, they categorize it as such. It makes them look weak, less than, you know how it goes. So I will say the reality of it is that we're all human, and if we can just put ourselves in their shoes, and you're dealing with someone who is one day they're this weight, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 months from now, or a year later, they lost like a whole person. Naturally you would think that the person you're with would be oh so happy, love on you even more, you know, because you know, you just look better, you feel better, your confidence is higher. A confident and attractive woman is super duper attractive. But you also have men who like their preference, you know. And I always thought like, okay, well, if a man gets with me this size, then maybe I'm his type. And so if I lose weight because I'm not happy with my size, will I still be considered his type? Or at this point, is he just with me because he loves me, you know? So that's one thing we have to look at it from that standpoint. That's one way to look at it. Another way is you got to look at it like you meet a man and you know he has hair or just, you know, whatever, like if let's say you don't like hairy men or whatever, or like you don't like chest hair or whatever, so he doesn't have chest hair. Whatever your preference is in a man, that's what he looks like. All right, so y'all are going through life, years, you fall in love with him, y'all doing y'all thing as a couple, and then he's like, I'm not happy with the way I look, you know, I'm gonna do something about it. Let's say you absolutely love his hair, and then he comes home and shaves his hair bald and you never see his hair again. You know, and you would think that that stuff is so vain and it's so like petty, but at the end of the day, people like what they like, and you're attracted to what you're attracted to, you know. You look with your eyes first, and then you get to know someone, for the most part. You know, now people are getting to know people personality wise before they even are in their presence, but you're still going to start off with a picture. You're still going to ask for a picture of who you're talking to if y'all meet online, you know. So you're still looking with your eyes first. So I try to put myself in the shoes of a man to think like, okay, he was with me this size. If I'm going to be a smaller size, clearly I'm going to feel better about myself. It's going to show that I feel better about myself. I'm going to be dressing the way I really want to dress, you know. And you would think that the person you're with will be super happy for you, but I think it pulls, while you're getting more secure with yourself, it's pulling insecurities out of them. And I just feel like they feel like, oh, now she looks like this, she's gonna attract this type of guy, or she's gonna be able to get a guy that may look better than me, or may have more than me, or whatever. Or better yet, she just settled for me because she was big, and now that she's gonna lose weight, she's gonna get with somebody else that she really wanted to get with, but he wasn't attracted to her when she was big. And I don't know why they think like that, you know. My boyfriend tends to feel like it's because women display arrogance when they lose weight, but I honestly feel like he's taking confidence, self-confidence as arrogance. It's a big difference between being confident and being arrogant. And when you have been big majority of your life, and you've been insecure of yourself, and you have been kind of like in the shadows and quiet spoken and things like that. I'm not talking about myself because I'm not a quiet person. I've always been confident, but I also have my insecurities just as everybody does. But when you have been like the church mouse all your life, and then you finally lose weight and you start to feel good about yourself, so you liven up and you have a voice and you want to be heard, that's not arrogance, that's confidence. And everybody deserves to be confident. You have one life to live, girl. Live it. Okay, live it. Okay, so I honestly feel like if your love is meant to be, it'll be. And especially if you're married, through thickness, through health, you know, through all of that, death do us part. So if me getting a surgery and losing weight to be healthier, to hopefully be here on earth longer, is gonna run you away, bye. Okay, that's it. I mean, I can't look at it no other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your life, and when you die, you're gonna die alone. So that's how I look at it. All right, it's the hard truth, but it's the truth, and that's just what it is. Like, it's not fair that all your life, majority of your life, you've been in a sunken place and unhappy and depressed and insecure. It's not fair. And so if you do have the opportunity to get the surgery and feel good about yourself, bump what anybody has to say about it. A lot of times, the ones that do have something to say, like, oh, that's the lazy way, or this, that, and the third, they're actually pretty jealous that you're getting ready to really look good, to be honest. They're actually like, oh my gosh, she's about to really start looking good. She's gonna start, you know, especially if you got a homegirl who every time y'all go out, she's the pretty one of the group, or she's the one who always gets hollered at, and then now y'all going out together and guys are looking at you too. She don't want you to get that surgery, boo. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So you're actually gonna see a lot of change in your friends and who your significant other is. So my advice to that, and I'm sorry for this part being so long and drawn out, but this is the part that really hits home with a lot of people who get the surgery if they're dealing with people in a relationship. So my advice would be, prepare your partner, talk to your partner as much as you can reassure your partner that you're not going anywhere, and as long as he doesn't change because you got the surgery, you're gonna always be the same person, just with a little boost of confidence. And if you keep reassuring him that and he still says, you gonna mess around and leave me, aren't you? Or you gonna lose weight and leave me, aren't you? It's like, golly, why does my weight play a factor? That's really hurtful. And they don't understand how hurtful it is. It's a very hurtful statement to make. So it's like, God, so are you with me because I'm big and you feel like I can't get no better than you? Or, I mean, why can't I get better than you, big or small? You know, it's really hurtful, but I don't think that they look at it like that. They're just looking at it like, oh, God, she's about to lose weight, get up in these daggone skinny jeans with all these holes and a two-piece bathing suit. Everybody's gonna be looking at my girl. It's like that type of thing, you know? So talk to them early. If for some reason you guys don't work out after you had the surgery, be prepared. I'm telling you now, be prepared for the reason of your breakup being she got weight loss surgery, lost all that weight, and started acting funny. Oh, okay. So just be prepared. Everything is gonna be because you lost weight. Every argument, he's gonna throw up your weight. And if anything, that will run you away before anything. Because once you get the surgery and you do lose your weight, the last thing you want to do is feel ridiculed about it, and for it to be constantly thrown in your face, for you to be constantly reminded of when you were big. You know, like, who wants to go back and visit hell when they in heaven? Like, I don't get it. Like, leave me alone. I got the surgery. I feel good about myself. I look good. I'm getting compliments everywhere we go. Be happy that I'm with you and I make you look better. Like, just take that. So good luck, girl. Like, losing weight is so much bigger than the shallow, oh, I look good, I can wear what I want. Okay, what about now I can run around with my kids and not be out of breath? What about now I done, you know, possibly expanded my lifespan? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm getting rid of diabetes, or I'm off of insulin. You know, this procedure does more than just weight loss. People have had diabetes that do not have diabetes anymore, don't have high blood pressure no more, are off of insulin. It is a whole game changer. So it's so much more involved. And like I said, being big and overweight is so much more healthier and hard on your body, your heart, and everything. So if people really truly love you, if your family and your friends really do love you and they don't believe in the surgery, then at least they will support you in getting healthy. And that's how I look at it. Like, I don't need you to agree with what I'm doing. I don't need you to agree, and I don't need your opinions on it. I don't need all of that. I know the risk factors. I did my research. You know what I'm saying? I'm not laying under the knife for fun. But what I am doing is I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna get through it, and I'm gonna feel good about myself. I'm gonna look good, and I'm gonna be healthier than I am today. And that's what's important. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop me a DM. Like I said, you can email me. I'm an open book. I have no problem with answering you guys' questions. And let me know what video you all would like to see next. Like I said, I'm gonna do some eat with me, some plan with me, some hauls and things like that. So let me know what you guys are interested in seeing next, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.